Hello there, welcome to Blitz Transmissions. I'm Tommy, and today I have a very special video for you guys today. So if you guys are familiar with the channel at all, then you would know what you're looking at on the screen before you. These are Carbonites. These are made by a guy named Vincent. These are amazing little collectibles. They are 1 inch by 1 inch by 2 inch wooden blocks that have original decals on them that are designed by Vincent, the CEO of Carbonites. You've seen me cover these on the channel in YouTube Shorts, and you've also seen me do a full video on them before. These Carbonites, however, are very special, and they warranted a full video rather than a YouTube short coverage. What's so special about these Carbonites here is these are a partnership between Carbonites and Blitz Transmissions. These I worked with Vincent directly on, and I'm sure you could probably figure out one character in particular that would be the reason as to why. And here he is right here, the mascot of our very own YouTube channel. So these came out. They are currently available on the Carbonites website. The link to the Carbonites website is in the description below, as well as the Carbonites Instagram page, where you can check out all of the Carbonites. There are over 400 as of the making of this video to collect. So if you want to get in on Carbonites, check out some of the other stuff they have, you should definitely do so on the website. So these cases are number 38 and 39 in the TCW set of Carbonites from a certain animated show that you might know. On the front of the packaging, they show off little murals of all the characters that you get in each set. First up here from number 38, we have Cadet Squad. These have the 5 members of Domino Squad in their cadet gear, as well as our boy 99. You also have Vincent's autograph down at the bottom, printed onto every single package. I love on the spines here the kind of 3 different colors to signify the media that these are from, as well as the Carbonites logo on the sides of the boxes here. What's cool on this side too is that they give you a lot of information about the Carbonites company. So it says, fresh out of the freezing chamber, each case of Carbonites contains mural packaging, 6 figurines, mint in box, charity donation, loyalty rewards. They're sustainable, quality tested, durable materials, handmade, and free shipping. It says, at Carbonites, we have a unified vision. Keep the completionist in mind. They have some more fine print down here as well. These are super cool. Something that I really like about Carbonites is the charity donation. So $1 of each Carbonite set that you purchase actually goes to a charity of a few choices that they have on the website. Mine, I always go to Rancho Obi-Wan. I think that that's just my favorite one to pick. But these are really awesome that you can purchase these and also be supporting a charity. As far as our next one here, Ransack Battalion, I'm so excited to get these open. I already did crack them open and take a peek at them, but you can see the art here on the side. Again, all the characters look really cool. Everything else about the packaging is the same, the 2 unique sides being the wider mural here and then the one with the spine. So let's check these out one by one. I'll set Ransack Battalion off to the side here. We will focus on Cadet Squad first. So you just crack these open. You'll see here it says pull up to secure the bounty, Carbonites encased. If you guys have seen Carbonites coverage on my channel before, then you would know. We have a little letter inside. Vincent does go out of his way to include a letter with pretty much every set of Carbonites, every order that you make. He does include some sort of little card thanking you for your purchase. Vincent also on mine wrote and colored in some extra stuff here. It says, please do not feed these Carbonites to your babies. If you guys watch my reviews, you'll know what that's a reference to. Down at the bottom, it also says, thank you for all your help with this case. You have Vincent's autograph here, as well as a little sketch of a clone cadet training helmet. Just a really nice inclusion here. Feels a little bit more personal. I really like that Vincent does this. And then on the inside, we are left with our Carbonites. And you can see all 6 of the figures here, as well as our little mint in box. So let's get these unboxed and we'll check them out. In here, you have all your product safety. Again, there's no logo here for it, but please, guys, don't feed these to your babies. Of course, with every single set, you do get that mint in box here, which is literally a mint in box with the company's mascot on there. I think this is pretty fun here. They even have your expiration date, which is very clever. All right, so here is our first set here, our Cadet Squad. So it's funny because the idea for this collaboration actually started with just one set of Carbonites, and then Vincent came up with the pretty smart idea to kind of of do a tandem release with this other set here so that we could include this guy right here. So of course you get all of the Carbonites. So these first 5 here are pretty much identical aside from the Arabesh numbers they have on the front and the sides and the back here. You can see you got that nice yellow tinted visor, and each one has their own facial expression too, which is really nice. I'm glad that Vincent went that extra mile and didn't just, you know, copy and paste the same facial expression, just giving them a different number on there. You have Republic Cadet D1 here. This guy has nice applications of color here all along all of these sides of the character here. And again, these are really fun just as a novelty item. I really like that I can just kind of pose these up wherever in my display. I have my own Carbonites shelf for the display. However, it's nice to have the option that these are so small to kind of put them wherever. Here we have Republic Cadet D2. Again, same thing. I'll cover these pretty briefly just because largely they are the same aside from the numbers, but you guys would know every clone is an individual, so I have to give every single one their own little spotlight here. And again, you can see how all the facial expressions across all of them are different. I'm really glad that they did that. This one here being number 3, I'm pretty sure this one is Echo, if I remember right. Number 4 is Droid Bait. Number 5 is 5, so number 2 must be Cut Up. And number 1 obviously being Heavy. Again, pretty similar paint apps. Actually, I didn't even notice that the cuffs on all of them are different, so I actually stand corrected. We have Republic Cadet D4. You'll see on this side here, all of the forearms have different designs here on that right arm. So yeah, I stand corrected. That's a unique detail about every single character. And finally, we'll wrap it up with 5s here. Looking awesome. Very, very cool. Again, lots of very basic detail here, but I love the art style of these. These are kind of almost like chibi characters, and that's kind of fun. It's like that Funko Pop itch that a lot of people have, or that Lego minifigure itch, something a little bit, you know, smaller, a little bit more simplistic, and it's great for the display in that way. We also have here 99, our ugly guy. We have the True Soldier of the Republic. What a touching name to give this character. And really, I think Vincent did a great job designing this character, especially with how ugly he is in the show. You know, no offense to 99, but he's pretty ugly. It was really cool to see how Vincent put this one together, and I think that it definitely gets the caricature across of 99. So here is your Cadet Squad set. Here's all 6 of the characters together. They look awesome. And what I really like about these, again, I know I said it a couple times now, very compact. It's very easy to stack these up. They don't take up a lot of space, and you can really amass a lot of them without them taking up too much space. Let's set Cadet Squad off to the side, and we'll talk about this one here that I'm, again, really excited about. Ransack Battalion, number 39 for the TCW set. And now we'll crack this one open, and here are all of these guys. Now this, for me, is you know, kind of a milestone set as well. So something that Vincent does with the Carbonites line is he has little tiers of your supporter status, and he gives you certificates for all those. So on your first one, you get what is called the Carbonite tier, which is just purchasing your first set of Carbonites, and you do get the mascot in the basic Carbonite color. And then after that, you get to your bronze tier, which is 5 Carbonite sets purchased. This is my 10th one that I've purchased, so I am now at the silver tier, and it lets me know that I will get gold tier once I've purchased my 15th case of Carbonites. So this was actually cool. I actually didn't even know that this was going to be my 10th case, so that's exciting, and I'm very excited to have this to add to my collection of Carbonite certificates. Now, let's dive right into this set here, because this is, again, one that I'm really excited about. And with this being my 10th case of Carbonites, I not only get the mint in box, I also get an extra Carbonite. This is the silver Carbonite here, again signifying the silver tier status for this line. And just for reference, here is the Carbonite that you get for getting your first case of Carbonites. You'll see it here. And then here is the bronze one for getting your 5th case of Carbonites. And here we have the commemoration of the 10th case of Carbonites we have purchased. So Blitz transmissions, we're getting up there. We got to get to 15 so we can get that gold one. All right, enough talk. Let's talk Ransack Battalion. So what's interesting about this set is you do get 2 of the same character here. And I got to let you guys know I was pretty instrumental in the character selection on this one, deciding, you know, of course we have our 4 Ransack Battalion commanders, but trying to pick who our other 2 characters would be. I think these were great here. We have the Ransack Battalion Recon Trooper A and B. And so obviously obviously this is how they come in the set, and it's very cool that Vincent even gave these guys different names. That way you're really not feeling like you got a duplicate. Technically, it's a different character. So these guys have awesome details here. I think Vincent did a great job of catching all the key details of the Ransack Battalion ARF troopers. These guys look great. I love the maroon color, almost like a brick color on these guys. And again, he always does such a great job. I have plenty of clones when it comes to Carbonites, so to have 2 more to add makes me very happy. Now, checking out our 4 Ransack Battalion commanders here, I'm gonna save this guy for last because there's something very special about this guy. But we'll start here with the P2 Indianapolis Republic Advanced Trooper, aka Commander Colt. This guy looks great. I think Vincent did a great job. I know that he said this is an updated blueprint for his ARC troopers, different from the ones he used for a lot of the Battlefront sets that he's done before. And again, this has great contrast between the almost like sand blue, I want to say, and even the brighter blue on the backpack here. He did a great job putting this together with all the reds and grays. He did a really good job noticing the color differences. As someone who is a 501st Legion member, I will say he did a pretty good job making sure to get all of the backpack details correct and just getting the colors right on a lot of these. I think that he did a pretty fantastic job. Here is the P2 Chaos Republic Advanced Trooper, aka Commander Havoc. And again, I like the names, the clever names that he puts on these guys. You can see each of them has their little rangefinder peeking over the top here, which is great. The fin is surrounded by that nice blue striping on the top, which is nice because a lot of times the tops are the most barren sides of these figures, which makes sense. A lot of times you're going to stack them. You won't see it anyway, but I like that he includes for the clones those couple key details there. And again, these just look really nice. Checking out the third one here, this is often the forgotten commander of Rancor Battalion. We have the P2 Sickle Republic Advanced Trooper, aka Commander Hammer. This was designated by the little red dots here. A lot of people confuse Hammer and Colt for one another. However, if you know, you know. This guy is technically a different character, and he has a much more primary color of red than the Arc Commander Colt figure does. However, this guy, again, looks great. I love that you can see the comma with the cross straps peeking out there from the bottom, and everything's done really well, I gotta say. I'm really impressed with the amount of detail on these guys. And finally, I've got to show off. This is the Arc Blitz, the Pittsburgh Advanced Recon Trooper here, and this guy was done very well. Vincent did get pictures of my costume, my Commander Blitz costume, to help him design this character, because again, the striping here is really hard to find reference photos for, and to try and find, what exactly it looks like can be very difficult to get those angles there, because a lot of people don't even know that these are 2 separate stripes on the top here. So I think it worked out really well. I think he did great putting this design together. There's something very special about this character. Instead of a name on the bottom, you have Blitz Transmissions on YouTube and Instagram. This was something that I talked to Vincent about maybe doing, and the fact that he went out of his way to include this on the bottom of this Carbonite means a lot to me, and it's very special. It makes this character even more special to me than just its existence in this line. So I have to give a major shout out to Vincent for collaborating with me on this and allowing Blitz Transmissions to forever be a part of the Carbonites brand, the Carbonites line. It really is touching, and this is such a cornerstone for me to be able to have this in my collection, an official piece of merchandise for my collection with my channel logo on it. So thank you, Vincent. I really can't thank you enough, dude. I know you're watching this, and if you guys want this set of Carbonites, like I said, the link to the website is in the description below. You can check out and purchase this set of Carbonites and get the Blitz Transmissions Carbonite here. But that's going to be it for this Carbonites video, guys. Again, if you want to support Carbonites and you want to check out and be a part of the Carbonites X Blitz Transmissions collaboration, you can check out Carbonites, their website. There is a link in the description below. You'll be able to purchase any set of Carbonites. There are over 400 to collect, with more being added almost every week to the roster. These are really fun to collect. I love being a part of this line and being a part of something very special in this community. With that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. video if you are not yet subscribed. Subscribe to Blitz Transmissions. I've got awesome Star Wars content coming out all the time. If you're an ARC Trooper in my Patreon, you would have seen this video early. If you'd like early access to content as well as monthly giveaways and more awesome benefits, check out the link to the Patreon in the description below. If you're a fan of the reviews that I do here on the YouTube channel side of things, or you just want to support the YouTube channel specifically, you could check out my YouTube channel membership. Rancor Battalion gives you access to all my reviews early as opposed to all of my content, and you also get to vote on what I review next for the channel. If you'd like some Blitz Transmissions swag, you could head over to the Blitz Transmissions Armory over on Printify. The link to that is in the description below, as well as links to my Discord and all my social media. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you for the next one, and may the Force be with you.
Breaking off all units. Fire at will. 1-2, pick your targets. Too many, Captain. Watch your stabilizer, Gold 6. Anybody cover me. I got 2 vultures on my tail. Gotta hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. I'm hit. I'm hit. Where's our reinforcements?